Show mercy to these niggas, no, this is my time. All these pretty women always on my hotline. All these hating niggas cringe at every hotline. Never stood under a light, I couldn't outshine.
And it feels army.
Oh, there. You know, you get this pot. You got something going.
Right? I was like, I have like an R&B type feel about it.
Different like Forrest Gump.
Yeah, you're gonna be here on the side. Alright, I want you, man.
That is actually really true. You know these songs I play, like, I don't want to hear this. Alright, that wasn't that bad.
And you know what? That's how the first dude started listening to Taylor Swift Big Perry. His girl played it and was like, you ever feel like a plastic bag?
I do. Well, I've actually had students tell me that they learn songs like because their girls are wanting to play during that.
Alright, y'all. You already know. It's your boy Nicolas G, the homegirl Nelly, back at you. Episode 2 of Late Night Mondays, brought to you by the Monday Report. And on this episode, you know, guys, we don't like to disappoint. We got another Monday fighter here that's with us. And since it's like, what, it's pretty much a Saturday for us, we just gonna enjoy some drinks. Today, we taking a day off.
Right?
Word. So I just want to introduce y'all to the man that made that track that we actually played on when they come in. Excuse me. Enjoy
You're
the
already
Yeah.
So you're enjoying the Monday report.
Exactly. The Monday Report is brought to you by this bottle.
The
We
Monday
named
report.
it. But anyway, I'd like to introduce you guys to my man, L. Loyalty.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming through. Word. So y'all, we here. We got another episode. Let's talk. Because my niggas been trying to kick my ass all week, and I ain't trying to think about that shit. Like a little bit of bitch. So, shooting and rapping, bro. Yo. I know you for a minute now, actually. Like we go way back.
It's like over 15 over 10.
Yeah.
It's been a minute now.
It's definitely, man.
Over
So
10 years. Yeah. Because I feel like
You know when people say that, you're like, you don't even realize like 10 years past.
Yo. Damn, man. Yo, time flies. But yeah, actually, okay, so I know I've been teasing for a while about my old rapper days, about, you know, I'll let y'all know my pen's still lethal, I'm still on it. You know, J. Cole is just me if I was light skinned, shit like that, you know, like. But actually, during those days, I was introduced to L, and of course, both of us rapping, we talking that shit.
Right.
And one day we said that we was gonna battle, which actually never went down. Saved yourself. But yo,
I would
okay.
watch
I bet. I'll snap bonus footage. But but yeah, so I went and I continued, I made some songs, and then I don't know, somewhere in there I just stopped. And you still handling business today.
Right.
You dropping more songs out. I mean, sounding dope. I heard the one before this
Appreciate
one. Yo, definitely, bro. I definitely give credit where it's deserved.
The fact that I like it and I'm not into rap like that.
It's Big Ho. I mean, what is it? Freaking Ariana Grande.
I
You
do
got her featured.
love
You got her
Ariana
freaking-
Grande.
But so I will say, bro. So one, I mean, I guess it's the same old story. One, let's start with this. How did you start rapping?
So for me, it started like super young. I was probably like 6 years old before I even moved to the US. I'm originally from Trinidad. And I started with like soca music, and we used to like freestyle. We used to call it like chanting back at home. We used to be like, oh, you chant. Like, yeah. And it was like more so like, actually the style is pretty similar to like Lil Uzi Vert, where you would like stop and say like ooh, and like stop in the middle.
Yeah.
And she one of those. So I started from that, and I used to like do all the like the school concerts, all of that type of stuff, making soca music at 6 years old. I was going up against guys whose dads were like huge soca artists, and like I was coming in either first or third every single year.
Hey,
So,
okay.
nice.
Yeah,
so I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
play
and I was
something.
just sitting there, writing my own stuff at 6 years old. So it's
That's
just like
what's up, man.
I always had that passion for music,
Mhm.
and I probably fell in love with hip hop. I would say the first song that made me like, yo, I want to rap was Traded All. Like I saw Traded All video. I was still back at home. I saw Traded All. Fab was my favorite rapper back then, and I just like looked cool as fuck with like that fitted with the do rag at the bottom, and I was like, yo, and he had mad girls around on the beach. I was like,
Yeah.
I want to do that. With the jerseys with the t-shirt underneath.
Yo, he is the king
It
of
was
dirt.
sad.
That make
It
you
was
want to rap
sad.
just off that.
He had the bandana tied on his head, with the cap on top of it too. It was like different shit. I was just like, there's nothing like that back at home. So it's like I was like, yeah,
Oh, snap.
this is different.
Okay, I definitely get you on that.
Yeah,
So,
man.
would you say like I know you said Fab was like your favorite rapper, like
At the
at
time.
that at that time. All right, so like what pushed you? Like what are the artists that you listen to that kind of like craft
Yeah,
your
who
style?
inspires you?
Because you know, obviously what we just listened to, it got like that R&B feel, but you're still spitting
Right.
bars, but you got like a melody to
Which
it.
I
so,
so
like,
appreciate.
word. So I know it's the background, but like what artists like really define that for you?
So I'm ashamed to say it right now at this moment,
Oh, there, go ahead.
but because of the antics, but Kanye, man, like Kanye.
But I don't think like because even though his socially he's not where you are. Musically, like I remember when everybody was talking about Kanye. I feel like musically to say his name isn't like
Yeah.
is it like the scar
Oh
to the
no,
earth
he's still one of the greats.
Yeah, like
My
does that
top
make
10
him
for
less?
sure.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand
With
it.
the stuff
Yeah.
now, I guess.
And even like the current like last two projects, I wouldn't even say last two. The last one was just kind of like shaky to me. I didn't really like the was it Yay? No.
Oh, no,
Bipolar or something like that.
yeah, that thing where he was like talking about he had
Bipolar, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. I didn't like that.
I forgot the whole thing.
project, so
yeah, I like 2 or 3 songs on it.
exactly.
And I was like,
I feel
all
the
right,
same
you
way.
keep that.
I
Like,
feel this, and for a guy who usually drops classics with like 14 songs in an album to make 7 songs and it wasn't a classic, just kind of shaky.
Or wasn't that the thing where he was doing good music and it was like every month was a new?
oh, we every week.
He had a
the
new
seven-
artist,
Yeah.
seven song project. Yeah,
I did like Tiana Taylor's music.
of course, she's
I mean,
amazing.
Oh,
really
yeah,
good.
She's
yeah,
amazing. Shout out to Iman Shumpert too. Bring him back to
Yeah,
New
he's
York.
a
Word.
happy man. Like,
Woo, she is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
I'll take him on the Brooklyn Nets too because I mean, right now we Brooklyn Nets fans.
yeah.
That's a fact.
I wasn't a big fan, and then they told me nah. So
Shout
I'm
out to
like,
Kyrie,
you
shout
know,
out to
like,
KD.
I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan, but that's my whole.
she got one reason.
I got one reason and one
Really?
reason only, and I'm
What's
married
that?
that
What's
man.
that reason? Who?
Kevin Durant.
Okay.
So if you listen to the show
Just
more,
brush his hair when you marry him. That's it.
We all said it, bro. Like, yo, I'm like that man just does not allocate money for his barber, does he? Like, you know, like,
We're gonna get him some waves. Like, he in Brooklyn now. They're gonna cut his ass.
I feel
oh,
like
he gonna love me.
if I do marry him, the amount of black men that would just be like, okay, so you're married to a black woman now. Do something
Yeah,
with
so
this.
here's a do-rag, here's some wave braids, here's a brush. Let me show you how this meant.
Anyway. Anyway,
Yeah.
continue.
Okay, so we'll say that. And you ain't gotta be ashamed of that. We at the Money Report do not support cancel culture. Lord knows
I do not support
I am
cancel
still
culture.
I
blasting
mean,
Kanye.
yeah, he's not canceled by any means because he
Word.
has like so many classics. I take a little while before I delve
Yeah, I
into
feel
anything.
you. I ain't gonna front like as not being in cancel culture. I still listen to a little R. Kelly here and there.
Right.
When I first made that decision,
Oh,
though,
man.
yeah, I know. When I first made that decision,
First
and
of
then
all,
you get around
woo.
others, and you're like,
It's a tough one.
You know I don't care for cancel culture when I can tell everybody I'm Team Breezy all day.
fair enough.
All
Shout out to that.
day.
He was the first one that tried to get canceled. He said, "Excuse
Excuse you.
He deserves all the Grammys.
I remember all the hate I got in college when they were like, you're still bumping Chris Brown
Yeah,
every day.
yeah,
Yo,
definitely. I mean, that happened a very long time ago. I mean, he hasn't had any type of scare since then.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that, but it's just, I love the man. It's,
he's got more than
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Oh yeah, fact. He got in trouble with his mouth, but I mean, we all do. Like, if you that big and Twitter's live, this one
people just watch. Anyway.
there's a reason we don't tweet. Anyway, all right, so that's dope. So, tell me, before like we actually turn the camera on, we listened to a couple tracks,
Right.
all of them dope. What's the creation process like?
Yes. 'Cause I can't make 2 words rhyme together on purpose. So it's like,
Dr. Seuss taught you nothing.
Nothing.
Yo.
like remember we tried to do that game? We used to play Kings.
Oh,
And it would
yeah.
be like, you want to know how I always
Nine,
was?
Busta Rhymes,
Busta
yeah.
Rhymes. I would always get to me and be like, damn. So I would love to hear how that works.
So it depends on the type of song I'm doing, but for the most part, I do the hook first before I even hear a beat or
Oh,
get into. Because right now I have like a camp where it's like I can go in and have a beat made for me on the spot.
That's what's up.
So yeah, so that's good. But I like to do my melodies first and everything like that, and then I delve into the verses afterwards. And I see how sometimes I'll go on YouTube and I'll find something, I find an instrumental that I really rock with, and I just go because I don't like waiting for other people. That's just me.
I get
be
you.
working every single day, so I'll find something.
Nice.
And I'll get like, yeah, exactly. And I get like a little vibe off of it, and I'll go just that's based on that. As far as verses are concerned, like I like to listen to a lot of Amy Winehouse before I write my actual
Amy
verses.
Winehouse.
Really?
Okay, all right.
See, okay, that's like
Yeah, no, everybody. I'm curious about this though.
Amy's my vibe. Rest in peace to her. She's
Yeah,
amazing on me. Amy Winehouse, Florence Welch, Florence from Florence and the Machine. Yeah, those are my vibe. It's like I rock out with those. I smoke something. You know what I mean? I just get into
Vegas
it.
leaving, I go
Yeah.
for it.
I can't listen to rap music while I'm about to write a song. I just can't.
Well, I mean, I wonder if that like if you listen to rap while you're writing something, wouldn't you like try to mimic what you're listening to?
Yeah, that was
That's-
always my issue too.
Yeah.
Like I noticed, like if I listen to rap and then when I was writing, like I'll catch myself. I just heard that line.
Yeah.
Hell no. Like
Exactly.
yeah.
For me, it was more so like because when I started like listening to like back then I had a cassette tape, so it's like I would record freestyles on the radio, like Lloyd Banks 50 of them was on the flights every Friday back then, and I just record everything on my cassette player, and I listen to it and I try to like mimic the flow and use my own words with it, and that's how I started like with the actual rap verses or whatever. But as far as like songwriting, that's a lot different.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just try to like not listen to rap when I'm doing that.
That's
So yeah, that's how I get into that. As far as like R&B songs and stuff like that, I have to just like not have any type of music in the background or
Really?
even the instrumental there.
Not even the instrumental. Like you can't get that vibe there.
I like to make my hook first.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like I get a melody, everything in there, and it's like, all right, cool, I'm going with this. And then like I'll take it to whoever I gotta take it to, and we make something around it. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you making music work for you?
Right, that's what like,
Like-
so he doesn't listen to something and make something work with
Right.
that.
Exactly. Unless like somebody says they collab and I have to do that, then it's
Yeah.
like cool.
Then you're like,
I
all
can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So how long would you say like you've been going like real hard?
Maybe like a year.
A
Maybe
year?
like a year. I haven't really been. Yeah, maybe like a year. I just started taking this really seriously. Before I was just writing for other people, and now it's like I started taking this like super seriously for myself now. Because there's been instances that I don't want to say too much on, but I wrote stuff for other people and I got paid like 5-10K, and then it's like that shit hit the radio and it's worth 2-3 million. You know what I mean? So it's just like
Because I was just about to say that, like, I thought that there would be more money in ghostwriting
yeah.
than it would be to kind of
If
do
you're
it on
smart,
your own.
like now I'm a little smarter than I was before. So it's like now I don't just take the upfront money. I'm just like, you know what, pay me a commission,
Mm-hmm.
and like we just sign contracts and go from there.
Yeah, because I can imagine I get like 2-3K,
Mm.
then the song blows up and that person's making like 4 or 5 million. I'm like, God
Exactly.
damn.
You know,
No,
this is stuff they don't teach you in school, right? So it's like
There's a lot.
I had to make a couple mistakes, you know, but now I'm signing up for my ASCAP card and all that. So like trying to get this legit, you know.
respect to that. Always love personal
Yes,
growth,
sir.
bro.
Yes,
Like yo.
But are you still like ghostwriting while you do this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So like, which do you prefer? Because obviously it seems like you go back.
I love music in general. Like I much rather do it myself. But my process of ghostwriting anyway is like I'll write the entire song.
Mhm.
So it's like I do the entire song and then they pick pieces they want to take. I've mostly wrote for producers. So when a producer comes to an artist with a song,
Mhm.
like he comes with a song completed most of the times. So it's just like, yeah, so I'm the guy that completed that song pretty much, you know what I mean? And then the artist gets it and they bend it to their will.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's so cool.
So it's kind of like, I don't know if you know, like Hitmaker, he used to go by Young Bird.
Yeah.
He does that. That's all he does now. Now he's an A&R as well as Atlantic Records.
Yeah.
So like that's his entire process as well. Like he writes the entire
Oh, yeah.
song.
That is so
And you
interesting.
take it to like a Chris Brown, like you like, and like, you know, like, and he will Chris Brown switch it into his own little, you know, method. And it goes
So
like
how
that.
do you get into that though?
Yeah, that was my next
Like,
question.
I'm like, how do you like get into ghostwriting? Like how do you
I just go to the studio, I meet guys at the studio, producers, I sit in on sessions, and then I give my input, you know, and like that's how it goes most of the time.
and they'll be like, oh, he knows we
So
talking
my
about
man
it.
just did some extreme networking, and like
they
boom.
that's what New York is for, in my opinion.
Yeah, that is
That
true.
is-
It's the melting pot.
Yeah.
Some of us moved out. We tried different
And that's
hustles.
such a different way to make money. Just because I'm not creative enough to do that, so I'm intrigued. But that's such a different way on Monday. Like you don't go to work and be like, oh, I'm doing the same thing over and over. Like legitimately, your whole thought process ends up coming out of someone else's mouth, and you're cool with that.
Exactly.
Because I would just be like, no, that's definitely my line. They didn't say my line the way I wanted them to say it.
Right.
But
in my opinion, I feel like music is a collaborative thing anyway. Like it's something that you as an artist has to like go and you're not unless you're Kanye, because Kanye seems
Kanye
not,
do what he wants.
even him like we're bringing like a Manny Fresh sometimes, or like Rick Rubin to reduce all this stuff on like Jesus, for example. But like it's a collaborative effort. You have to have somebody else because you don't know it all. You know what I mean? You wasn't put on this earth by yourself. Yeah. So it's like everyone has a different air. So you got to know what's gonna be easier on the air. So you're just gonna be sitting there doing a bunch of bullshit. That's how I see it. You gotta take risks too.
So have you ever had something come out, and I know you can't say the name of anything,
right,
but have you ever written something and then you heard it on the radio and you were like, wow, that was way better than what I thought of?
Well, no.
That's real. I was like,
that really is.
At least he was honest.
I just feel like if it came out of my mouth and like the way I wrote it, the voice might sound a lot. The voice always sounds better, to be honest. But I'm now taking vocal lessons and everything like that. Yeah. Like before, it was just like everything I learned, I knew. I just taught myself. But like now, I'm trying to like really get into my craft and take vocal lessons and learn how to play guitar and all of that.
Oh,
so
wow.
It's like I'm really getting into it now. But like
that's what's up, huh?
definitely like voices sounded better before. Like I hear it, boy, I'm like, yeah, I couldn't do that.
Okay. Like, all right, bro, you got it, but
as far as the writing's concerned,
I
I always feel like no one's fucking with my writing. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Well, I mean, that's how you're supposed to feel. Like, if you ever once think like, yo, I'm nice, but he got me. Like, that's all we almost had me. Shit, like,
I mean, there's people I think are nice.
Yeah.
Like, they do, but I don't think they're better than me in particular. I just feel like they do certain things that like
they are like
only them can do. You know what I mean? Like Loaded Lux, like he has something to do a freestyle and no one can do what he does. You know what I mean? It's just
he
like,
takes a whole different way. Like,
exactly. No one can do that, and I'm just like,
we got this work, sir. I appreciate it.
I respect it. Exactly. I respect it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That is so interesting.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, shit. Like
that is so cool.
Yeah. Now I will say, like, as like, which would you like to go forward doing? Like, obviously, you did the ghostwriter thing, and now you're doing more of your own thing. Obviously, you put yourself in the limelight. You know what could possibly come with that.
Right.
Of course, a lot of fame, but a lot of bullshit on the side. So which avenue would you prefer to like really?
Because I know what I would like. Because I like to be anonymous.
Right.
So I would so love to be
I
behind
like
the
that
scenes.
too. To be honest, I like being behind the scenes.
Because I like making my money and no one knows who I am.
Yeah,
like I tell people all the time, like everyone knows who Beyonce and Jay-Z are, but you will never, unless you are into finances or like you got an MBA, and even people with MBAs don't know. Like the CEO of Chase could walk down this block right now. He's one of the richest men in the world, and no one would know who that is. Right. That's what I would want.
That's how I've always thought. Always wanted to be super rich, but still be able to shop in Walmart if I wanted.
Right. But I know people like my sister.
I agree with that.
My sister would love to be famous. Right. Like my sister that you just met, she'd always like, I want to be a Kardashian. Like, and I look, it's true. And I just, so I'm like, which do you lean toward? Because I know I would lean more toward ghostwriting. Because it's like, I could make my money and shop at Walmart. Like,
I believe if you're really good at what you do, there's no hiding it from the world. Like, there's different types of celebrity. There's A-list, there's B-list. I feel like a lot of people that I like are B-list. And you can walk down, like Flatbush Zombies, it's one of my favorite rappers right now. And like, I see them in Flatbush still. They still, apparently Juice still lives in Flatbush. So it's just like, you know what I mean? Yeah. You would see him on the junction walk in like regular. So I'm just like, that's what I want to be on. It's just like,
so you don't want to have like Nicki Minaj or Beyonce, Jay-Z type thing?
I just want to be able to tour. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, like you can have people have a packed house, and that's it. You know, like I don't need to be sub Madison Square Garden or anything like that.
But I wonder if you're, like you said, if you're good at your craft, people will know. Yeah, I don't think you can control it.
You can't.
If you're that good,
if it happens, I welcome it. But it's just like it's not what I'm looking for. You know, like like Pusha T says, one of my favorite rappers as well. He said they'd rather be more famous than rich. And I'd rather be rich. You know, if I could write something for Beyonce. And it's on. I don't need any type of accolades for that. I gotta hear it and know.
That's me.
You know? Yeah. And I want to hear everybody next to me. I'm like, what you think about this song? And they can give me an honest opinion without knowing I wrote that. That means a lot to me, you know. So I bang with that.
Okay.
Sometimes anonymous work is the best work, man.
That's crazy. I know me. I'm so reserved. I hate even starting this. Literally, like It literally
That's
took
a lot of
Nikolai G
shit.
like a lot. I love just being behind the scenes. So the fact that you're doing that, and it's just I love the creative process. It's amazing.
Absolutely. I mean, even with something like this, I believe like the universe just puts people together for these particular reasons. I believe in the universe so much. Like, it's just like I believe there's a time for everything, and if you're meant to do something, it's in your DNA. Like, imagine at 6 years old, I pick up a pen and I'm just writing a song, and these type of things just interest me. And 6-year-olds want to fucking run outside, and in my country at least, they want to play soccer and all this type of, you know what I mean? So it's just like, and I was sitting there in my room, you know what I mean, writing music, and it's just like, it has to be something in me. Just like, I have to be like, I don't believe in reincarnation or nothing like that, but I just think there's some part of me from passed down through generations that has that. Yes, exactly.
Well, I was writing book reports at 6, so that was mean.
Man, that's cool.
Because Caribbeans are gonna Caribbean whether they're wherever they're from or here.
Right, it's a fact though.
Yeah,
Caribbeans go Caribbean.
All right, so now obviously you went down this road. Now we interviewed a couple people. I've lost count. Like,
a lot.
Yeah, enough. All right, so we sit down with people, different backgrounds, doing dope shit. So we always ask the same thing, especially for the people that like are really following like unique, paths. What made you want to do this and not go that regular 9 to 5, blue collar, white collar bullshit?
Well, to me,
I said I could ask the question next time. So the next one.
Excuse me.
I was the last time you were like, you could ask that. So
it was a whole month ago. I forgot.
Yeah, I might have to battle.
Yo, all right.
Did you not hear what I said when I drew a 9? I just drink.
So I tried everything. I tried like I used to model as well, so it's like I did that. I hated it. You know, I still do it sometimes because the money is good. I still do it every now and then. But like beginning of this year, I was working a corporate job. You know what I mean? And I just hated it, like to the point where I was hearing like mermaids and sirens. Yeah. I was hearing I was sit next to the window. We was on like the 16th floor or something like that, and I just to hear sirens from outside telling me to jump, and I'm just like, I jumped to another.
I'm like, wait, that's
so wait, so you jump from the 16th and you sitting here with me chilling. All right.
I was like, I watched The Boys.
Like I say, I believe in the universe, right?
Yeah.
And if my senses are telling me something, I gotta go. So I came in and I just put my badge on the table and I was like, that's it for me. You know,
they must have been like, oh.
Well, the moment I stopped liking to do it, like my performance started to drop too. So it's just like.
And that is brave, because a lot of people would just suck it up.
Yeah, I mean, I can't suck it up. It's just like me when I feel like something's not right in my energy, I gotta let it go. That's just me. You know, like I gotta just say deuces. Yeah, I'm a fairly positive person, and I just feel like I'm always in a good mood. I'm always in high spirits, and I wasn't at the time. So it's just like, I gotta go.
So you taking life saying I'm gonna control every aspect of this bitch, even making even the music that you love. You're like, I'm gonna make this bitch work for me.
Yeah, and if I fail, I fail. I tried at least.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just met somebody that is taking advantage of their Monday. And
like,
I will make you a Saturday if I want, goddamn.
I feel like did he halfway defeat Monday?
Bro, you out here speaking gospel for all that.
I still have Mondays.
Oh, all right. So, what would be the Monday?
Darn it, that was my question.
I apologize. I'm just sit back
and
enjoy this Monday juice.
Thank you. Because can I ask something?
You're right.
Thank you. So give us a rundown of your typical Monday.
So it's either I'm writing. I do have a job. I have a job. It's just like it's a job that allows me to maneuver and like do what I want to do at the same time. I don't have to work a lot of hours, and I still make pretty much the same amount of money. So it's just like, and I have like side hustles as well. So it's like I'm good. But there's times where it's like just like from Monday for me, what I would describe as a Monday is when I have to wait for other people to get what I want to get done. You know what I mean? Like the studio is not always open. You know what I mean? Like, and there's sometimes I got like someone I'm waiting on a verse from or something like that. Just like they're not getting it back to me in time, so I got to sit here and twiddle my thumbs. And to me, that's like a Monday to me, because it's just like
that's
preventing you from going.
It's a work. It's work, right? And it's still a work week, and I still have to wait on other people. And it's just like I'm not there yet to the point where it's like not everyone's gonna be as serious as you. Okay. You know what I mean? So it's just like that kind of like takes
sounds
me
like
off.
Nikolai G when I take too long.
Yo, we got things to do, yo. There's not enough hours in this Monday. Right?
Stop laughing at me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I definitely respect that. So, you got your job.
I got to ask my question. I'm happy
You have enough? You good?
Because I felt-
Can I do better
Because
on
you
it?
promised
It's a
me
good
2
question.
questions.
I never thought about that. It's a good question.
Yo.
But yeah, I have frustrations too. Like no job is perfect. You know what I mean? Even if it's what you love doing, but because you love it, you endure it. You know, like that's how I feel about
Okay. All right.
That's how I feel like I'll be when I get my lab job.
it.
One day I'm rooting for you, and on
Not
that
one
day,
day, it will happen. It's
It's
in my
not.
2020 vision board.
I know, but it's, that one
As long
day
as
is
you
a
put it-
graduation.
Like put the energy out there, it's gonna manifest itself. You know, the universe listens. As long as you put in the work at the same time, because you can't just say, "I want this," and just like sit there and just be like, "It's gonna happen for me."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as you put in the work, it's gonna happen.
You know me. I'm going to be working with dead people soon.
I'll ask you how your day was, apparently. Like, I was a dead guy. Like,
You farted once. Like, that is the. Sorry.
yeah, that's wild. Yeah, you just.
I mean, I told
like,
you.
yo, like,
Because I interned at the medical examiner's office here, and a lot of people don't know, like, when people die, like, you still have convulsions, you still have bodily functions, because you don't just die and everything stops. Like, if you had to pee, you still have to pee, whether you die or not. So it's like when you get a fresh body, you have to deal with excretions. You still have gas. So like your body's just kind of going through the motions. Like you get to learn what autonomy is. Like you get to learn that you don't really control when you can fart. You can hold it, but a dead person's fart is the nastiest, stinkiest thing because it's
Just the insides are like
exactly
It's
it's like
gone.
everything. So like when they let go, because you're not there to hold it, you're not there to squeeze it back. You're
it
letting
comes with
go.
no warning.
that's wild, though. You could literally die and, like, embarrass yourself. Like,
Well, I mean,
like,
I don't think you can be embarrassed anymore.
I mean, you can't feel the embarrassment, but somebody in there is talking about you. Like,
And I think the weirdest thing I told Nikolai G, and he kind of looked at me funny. The funniest thing is we had to stand for autopsies because you have to get the body parts and stuff. And the medical examiners are so, I won't say anyone's name, but they're so nice. So the thing is, after you're done with an autopsy, you would think you'd be like, oh my God, everybody wants a burger.
Right.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense because everyone's like, and he looked at me like that.
For a burger.
Everybody.
That's it.
And we used to have Smash Burger. I don't know if it's still there now because I interned there like 4 years ago. But Smash Burger was across the street. And it's like, I thought it was just meat. Damn, I really want meat.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense.
that's what it does?
And
Okay.
it's weird because then everybody else will look at the medical examiners, they buy lunch because they're richer than all of us. So they would just be like, hey, you guys want lunch? I'm like, yeah. And I look around, so like if I say meat and everybody else is like, ew, does that make me weird? And then they're like, somebody
Everybody
was
else
like,
wants a salad, you want a burger?
yeah, right. It's
yeah,
like, oh, you're weird. And then they'd be like, I want a burger. Oh, God, me too. Thank God.
oh my God.
And then it was cool because one of the doctors used to play Power 105 because every doctor has a section and they get to play the radio.
It's a vibe.
So like there were 2 doctors, one black, one white, and they both would play Power 105. And then you had one that played Z100. It's like you would think it's really stuffy,
Yeah.
but they're super chill. It's like everything in there is like, so yeah, my wife G. Like,
Yeah.
They're humans too.
yeah, like, you know, like this
Taste.
guy was telling me his wife just had a baby.
Wow.
And that's how he drowns it out and doesn't have to think about what I'm doing right now.
But they really don't think anymore. It's like when you do it long enough, it just becomes second nature. It's like,
Yeah.
It's not like surgery, you know, like when you have a live body, you can fuck up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
They
like,
wanna hack, they can hack. Like, where the fuck did we just
well,
go? Like,
no, because you cut the wrong thing, then I can't do my testing. So,
oh.
like, you can't mess up the gallbladder and cut it out because then everything leaks. And what am I gonna test?
Okay, so we'll keep it skin deep.
and burger,
Alright.
not even like a Popeye chicken sandwich.
No, it's weird.
Oh,
because-
actually, no. Can we have this continued debate? Which one, yo? Popeyes or Chick-fil-A? What you rocking
And
with?
how long you stay on the show depends on your answer.
I had a Chick-fil-A. I had Chick-fil-A once,
Okay.
and I had the Popeyes chicken sandwich once.
Oh, you actually okay? Because I just found out from Nikolai G that it was out months ago.
Probably,
Yeah, the Popeyes chicken. It's been out for a while.
Well, I came back from Montreal, and everyone was just talking about this Popeyes chicken sandwich, and I was like,
So
The
you got
great-
to, right? I guess you.
The greatest marketing ever done.
yeah.
So
It's a thing too.
who you rocking
I
with?
got the
I feel like he's
Popeyes
like,
chicken sandwich.
You got some
sturdy.
Popeyes?
Popeyes was sturdy.
Ah.
I can't. You
You
know
gotta
what?
go.
I feel like the Popeyes was sturdy because I was also high when I had that Popeyes.
Okay, fair enough.
And that shit hit.
I feel like you gotta go.
He got extra taste, but no. Under those presents, you gotta put an asterisk next
I
to it.
gotta have it while I'm not under the influence.
So it's like 2-1 now.
It is. But
Wait, who's from what?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A?
Wait, no, I'm
You're both Chick-fil-A, or so it's just you?
Oh,
Yeah.
so just me?
I rock with Chick-fil-A.
I
all
actually
day.
think Popeyes is disgusting.
Really?
Like I really
See, I'm
think
different.
Popeyes.
I'll go get it
The
too.
chicken too, everything?
Everything.
That's crazy.
Like my aunt bought some for like dinner and I refused to eat it.
That's crazy.
I think it's disgusting.
So like where I'm from, like KFC is the best thing. But KFC here is terrible.
But I was gonna say
Alright,
KFC,
yeah.
because KFC here is terrible.
Yeah.
KFC in Jamaica.
Yeah, Barbados. What?
Woo!
Yo.
The herbs and spices are different now.
You know why? They go on the chickens in the back.
Exactly.
You know, like.
And I was like, whatever 12 herbs and spices they do, but I've never been to Trinidad,
Yeah.
so I assume it's a Caribbean thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Caribbean KFC is different.
And I
Like
remember
you
when my
got
grandma needed to cook. It was me and my cousin in the backyard chopping off chicken heads. Like,
Yeah.
And you know, like that doesn't
when
really
you go
out.
catch your food. You know what I mean? Like that's what it was.
It's weird to see them still running after, but
Yeah, exactly. They
okay.
run around with the head cut off. You just wait till they
You
drop.
just look, just whenever
Wait
you
till they
ready,
drop,
bro. Like
tie the legs,
You know what's
that shit with
funny
your
about
shoulder.
that?
It's a wrap.
Your girl is scared of that.
I know.
And I cannot wait because she wants to see the real Jamaica. You know that's one of the first things I'm going to show her, right?
Enjoy.
And I'm going to be like, eat it.
Yeah.
You don't waste food.
You gotta give him some chicken foot soup.
I just want Menace water so bad.
Alright, so before we get
Anyways.
too far, I just have one more last question and then we're gonna get into some real shit. What is the dopest thing you've done since pursuing this trip?
Yes.
Like what is the most extravagant? Like I wouldn't have done this without.
Because there's things that most people might be like, yo, that was dope. But for me, probably performing after a very long time and just like seeing crowd reactions.
Okay.
And, like I just felt like me personally, I didn't think the performance was good. I was disappointed right when I got to the stage, but like I did see the crowd reaction while I was up there. I did see how everyone was vibing with me, and I appreciated that shit.
How are you not scared? I'd be terrified.
Nah, I don't know. I don't have fears like that. I'm not scared of anything, to be honest. It's just like,
Okay.
I'm one of those type of guys like, damn, I don't want to get into. But like I've had like guns pulled out on me and I wasn't scared. It's just weird. I was just so upset. I wanted to punch the guy in the face.
Whereas I would kill myself. So
Yeah, it's just like
You know.
I'm not the type of guy. I don't know. It's just maybe it's something I'm lacking inside. It just I don't know. But yeah, I was just like it was fine. But I got more frustrated than anything else when my sound is not correct. You know.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like anyone's fault but my own because it's just been like so long. And like I probably should have had like a better track out done, and I didn't. So it's a learning experience.
Okay.
But even learning that was dope to me. You know what I
I
mean?
think
Like,
it's something like, you know when professors always say like, when you're doing a presentation, the crowd, the people listening to you don't know.
right.
So even if you make a mistake, they don't know that. So even like the crowd reaction was good. Like even though you thought, damn, I wanted to sound like this, the crowd didn't know that.
Right.
So as far as the crowd was concerned, you did great.
Right.
And to be honest, in this like Migos time period, if you do like make a mistake, just put in a whoop whoop
Add
and you
background,
shit's
yeah.
not hard. Like like
That's funny.
I didn't mean to take no shot, but honestly,
Yeah,
it's
offset
easy
is
cover.
nice, though.
Like, yeah.
Offset
Offset is
nice.
nice. No.
Offset nice. Take off nice too. They
I
all
don't
good.
get too much of it. Just
They all
like,
good though. Like they're not bad.
Well,
It's just
I mean,
like
I
sometimes
hear
it's
about
just like
way
more.
too much in my house now. But that's not because of this music.
Yeah, like I was saying, like I think that they are good, and what I'm realizing with them especially is like the way that they rap. At first glance, you'd be like, nah, it's trash. But if you like take away the beat and just hear the bars, they actually are saying some shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you slow it down and play, you're like, oh, okay, they had some beat.
Right, right. Even like the way they do it too is just like so revolutionary compared to like if you listen to hip hop from like boom bap era.
Mhm.
Like there's a song that Offset's on called Sacrifice, it's a Big Sean song.
Love that shit. Hell yeah.
And like the way he just rides the beat is just completely different. And it's just like it's fire. I fuck with it, you know?
Okay. Now, actually, speaking of these rappers, now you've been doing this. We know people in the game. I know we were actually just having this discussion. Actually, before we get there, because this can actually lead in very well. You know about that top 50 list that came out a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that?
I feel like I should have been number one now.
Damn right. That's what you're supposed to say. If I heard anything else,
That was
like-
the first line you should have said. But I
feel
know
like,
Nicolai G was very.
word, Nicolai G was not on that list. I almost spent 51. That was the problem.
That wasn't where I was going, but okay.
I think like lists like that is like very objective too. It's just like
Yeah.
Wasn't
depends
that the
on
first question I asked? I was like, who made this list?
Yeah,
Was
it's
it like
like-
the source?
Yeah.
Are they still a thing?
What year were you born? I need to know a lot of information.
Yeah.
What year were you born?
And then what you basing it off of? Like career,
Right.
bar quality,
Exactly.
longevity. Like it's too
Like,
much
is
to
it
go into.
just are you talking about lyricism? What are you talking about?
There's
Like,
too many ranks that we're
Yeah,
creating.
it's a lot. It's a lot. But I mean, something like I feel like for the most part, the list, like the placement might be different.
Yeah.
Everyone's list should be that they're really listening to hip hop. Their list should be pretty similar.
Yeah.
Give or take 1 or 2 people, maybe.
Maybe Jay number 1 on your list?
No.
Fair enough.
No.
I was just shocked that
He's number 2
Eminem
on
was
mine
so-
too, so I feel
I don't
like,
put him as number 2 either.
whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like this
Is he top 10?
Nah, I
only
don't think
because
Jay-Z's
the
my
Bay
top.
having me.
I like
Whoa.
Jay's is great though, but I just feel like top 10 though.
Top 10?
But also it depends on what you mean. To me.
I was like the Bay
He's not
having
my
me
top
wants to
10.
strike
He's
you.
not my top 10.
But
Alright.
only because I love Beyonce and I feel like
See.
she want me.
Before we start a whole fight on camera, like,
I was
I'll
just
fuck
shocked
with
that
you.
Eminem was so.
But he might be 11. He might be 11.
okay,
You know,
respect.
like yeah, I say that.
I guess I respect that.
Yeah, so he might be. He's definitely like top 15
Okay.
for a
So
fact.
who are your top 10? I feel like
For me, I can't order this, but like for me,
That's fine, because it's hard
I can
without
tell
actually
you-
writing it
I can tell you what my top 2 is.
Okay.
Order wise, Nas is number 1 for me.
You think Nas is number 1?
Nas is number 1 for me, and Tupac is number 2 for me.
See, Nas is top 20 for me. Pac is top 15. See, I know this. Yeah, I saw that list and I was like, I like Nas. Don't get me wrong. I love Nas.
Was it not?
But you ain't 2. Yeah, he ain't 2.
Nah,
Joe
Nas is
Budden,
number 1.
3,
You're right, he's
maybe.
not 2.
Like,
I'm top 2, but I'm not 2.
And the comments ripped me when I talked about Joe Budden. Like I literally got ripped to shreds in our comments because
What do you think? You think he's
you gotta respect
where do you
Joe
put
Budden.
Where do you put Joe Budden?
See, her issue is she only knew about
I only knew
She
about
didn't know about the
No,
mixtape,
no.
Joe.
Mood
Like,
music? No, Joe Budden is.
All
So
of
like
when he
I
dissed
literally,
Drake?
that's why I got like
Yo.
ripped
He's not
to
top
shreds.
5, but he's tough. He's not top 10, but he's tough.
When I saw him in the list, I was like, why is he number 3? He only had one song, and then Nikolai G was like, oh no.
yeah, I was totally.
Like she was like, oh, and then literally people commented under the episode, and they were like, girl, I'm so upset that you think Joe Budden only has one song.
Yeah.
But that's
Joe-
how
Joe
I was
Budden's
about Lupe Fiasco.
Yeah.
Bro, she only knew about Kick Push.
No, at
Not
the
for
time,
nothing. Not
I
for
ended up dating someone that taught me more.
Yeah.
Little fucking, but
Okay.
he taught me more because I only knew about Kick Push, and he was like, what? And then I did hear more.
Mm.
I was
Somebody
like,
just
oh.
called a jab just now. Like a
Yeah.
subtle jab.
He watching it's like, well, damn.
Rest in
So I
peace to that
introduced you. Word.
Rest in
Well,
peace
to
to
be
that.
fair,
Please take it easy on me.
he knows.
Oh,
He
shit.
knows. He tried to apologize. I didn't care.
Oh man. All right. So what were you saying about Lupe though?
I feel like Lupe's a very good lyricist,
Mhm.
but like not a lot of people can sing along to a Lupe verse. You know what I mean? Like,
I think he goes over way too many people's heads.
Yeah.
He's like a more intricate pusher. If
Yeah.
I was going in.
but I feel
He's
like part of
amazing.
the project, part of the thing about making music too is like just being able to make your shit like bump, like make it resonate in people's head. You got to say quotables. You got to say a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
And I feel like Lupe doesn't have that, but he's a great lyricist. Like he could probably write an amazing book.
Yeah.
He does a lot of rapping.
You think Lupe has?
You know what I mean?
You think Lupe has any classic album?
I like the one with damn, I don't know the name of the album. You gotta forgive me. I know you're a Lupe fan, but hold on. I know what's on there.
All right. If you name the song, I name the album.
Superstar.
Oh, I do like that
All right.
song.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, the Cool is a great album. He had like
Okay.
a lot. There's a lot of stuff that's like very Afrocentric in there. Like it's a lot of educating that he does, and I bang with that a lot. It's
Okay.
a really good album.
I learned that from that nigga.
Mhm.
But I had this Lupe argument all the time with like my boys, or whatever, like, because I hang out with a lot of older dudes, and like they're all on some
They focus on the bars.
Me personally,
Yeah.
I'm a Pusha fan, right? And
Okay.
we always have to debate who's better between Lupe and Pusha. And I'm just like,
That's
there's no.
hard.
To me, it's not hard, bro.
Okay.
Pusha's the man.
Wow.
To me, Pusha's really.
Push is nice, but I always think like, all right, if these two artists like, if they were to beat,
Mhm.
who do I expect would have the harder beat track? And when I think about Lupe versus Push, like I think Pusha would just be harder because of what he's obviously gonna bring
Man
to the
just
table.
killed Drake though. Like, can Lupe kill Drake? I don't think so. You know what
Nah,
I mean?
he gotta do way too much
Like,
homework.
Meek Mill couldn't kill Drake, and Meek Mill is like a real like people listen to Meek. You know what I
Meek
mean?
disappointed me. Cause remember,
Me too.
yo, remember when Kendrick
Me
dropped the
too.
Control remix
Yeah.
and he came out with the Ooh Kill 'Em?
Yeah.
I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
like,
That was tough, but it still wasn't better than Control though.
it wasn't, but it was a
Control-
good ass response.
Kendrick different though.
Yeah.
Kendrick's one of those rappers that I was talking about, like Lil Deluxe, that he's just different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you, no matter what you do, unless you come with your own style to the fullest,
Yeah.
you're probably not gonna get one up on it. You're probably not going to.
J. Cole and Kendrick, I'm gonna just leave it there.
J. Cole or Kendrick?
Yep.
Kendrick for me, bro. Kendrick for me.
J.
J. Cole's amazing.
I think he hit harder.
J. Cole's
I think he
amazing.
hits harder.
Nah,
And I think he's more versatile.
Lately, J. Cole's been on fire. Though.
I knew J. Cole
He's
was
been on fire lately.
see, that's the thing though, because like I've been following J. Cole from the beginning. Like the first track I've
Like
ever
what,
heard from
Friday
J.
Night Lights?
From there. Like my first track I ever heard from him, he did an acapella joint and he did Losing My Balance. It was a real poetic thing, just talking about like, just shit in his life. And then just followed him along, followed the album progression. I was afraid he was gonna Kanye me and become too famous for himself. But he kept it going, and then even the Dreamville album was fucking
Yeah,
crap.
Dreamville was crazy.
Yeah. So
I fuck with JID a lot. Shout out to him.
Yo, shout out to him. Hell
We
yeah.
gotta work.
All right, so with all of that, like we got all these great artists. Nicki Minaj actually just pointed out. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to hold out.
Your top 10 though.
I love Nicki.
Is she
I
top
love-
10? I know you love her, but she's top 10.
I don't think I'm allowed to have a top 10 list because I don't have 10 enough rappers.
Okay, give me your top 3 female rappers.
Oh yeah, we can narrow it down. Of all time, you don't have to talk about even today.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I'm really not into rap. I'm gonna go from who I listen to.
Okay.
Wow, it really is hard being put on the spot. I know Nicki's number 2. That I do.
Who's number 1?
Probably Lil' Kim because I listened to her when I was
Kim?
little,
You gotta keep this
And,
going.
like,
All right.
and my brother used to play her a lot. So probably Lil' Kim. Like, if I had to go, and Lil' Kim, and it's more like social for me because even though she changed up her face, Lil' Kim looked like me.
Right.
Like on TV, granted, without all the sexuality or whatever. But like, you know, Lil' Kim looked like a girl I would see down the street,
Right.
so I could relate.
It's more, it's something that's to you. It's just more like. It's
Oh
more
wow,
personal.
she did it.
It's more personal.
Yeah, it's not like her
It
lyrics.
resonates with you on a different level. Yeah, that's how I feel about Method Man. To me, like a lot of people on the list have Redman over Method Man.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that either. And but all my friends that are older than me, they're like, yeah, Redman's way better than
Nah,
Method Man. I'm just like,
okay,
that's
alright.
crazy. Because Method Man is top 10 to me. Like, but he means a lot to me though.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what
That's
it's
what I'm
personal.
saying. So
Okay,
Kim
I
means a
feel
lot
that.
to her. You know.
He is top
For
10
me,
to
it
me, but
wasn't
he is
like-
higher than Redman. Like,
I wasn't allowed to listen to her with my parents because she was like overly sexual, but my brother would sneak it in.
Right.
It was just for me, it was like Lil' Kim looks like someone I would see down the street. Like, and that's why I love the 90s so much. Like Brandy looks like someone I would have saw down the street.
Absolutely.
Even Monica looked like someone I would have saw. I would never see someone that looks like
Right, yeah,
Beyonce.
we need more
Well-
of those. Like,
you would have saw Kelly.
I would have seen Kelly, but and then maybe one Beyonce.
And you would have probably seen Michelle, but
it's
no.
Black Girl Magic. You know? We
Yeah,
need
it's
more of that.
like so. Back in the day, it was like Lil' Kim looked like somebody I would have hung out with
Right.
on the corner.
Right.
Like I would be like, hey, we're going to the corner store. Nicki Minaj, oh my god, I love her. Like I'm not into rap and I love her mixtape.
Yeah.
Cause my
When she
sister
first
played
dropped,
them.
I was more of a fan of her when she first dropped.
I love
Can't
mixtape Nicki more than I love album Nicki.
And Megan Thee
Yeah.
Stallion's growing on me now.
Yeah, we was riding. I remember back then, like when she just dropped, when she did like 80 Big Piggy.
Yes!
And she was,
I
like,
get crazy.
she was
Yo.
knocking, and she was knocking like. I remember she used to rock out with Safari, and we used to like go to like the 18, the Vackies,
Yeah.
barbecues in the fucking Flatbush or whatever, and like she would pull up, and we would just be like, "What the fuck?" Like she was
Yo.
bad, and all this, and like she would she could rap. She's writing her own shit for a fact.
Oh yeah,
But
even the original Barbie Dream she did, where she was doing
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
mixtape,
I
it was
believe
like,
so.
yo.
she
She's
could rap.
been saying
Yeah.
it that she writes her own
she
stuff.
could rap. I do think Safari helped. I do
Probably.
think that.
I think he helped her like pick beats
I
and
feel like- I
yo,
feel
he
like her-
produced her. He was like,
No, but her and Safari rap very, very similar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like her and Safari rap like they. I believe like she's maybe flow wise he probably helped a little bit, but I believe she's writing most of her own shit.
Oh yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? But she's still not in my top 3 female MCs.
Oh.
Yeah. I like her though. I like her to a certain extent. I'm happy she's retiring because I feel like she sounds better in features.
Maybe Trina? No, but I like Megan Thee Stallion now too.
Like,
Yeah, but she ain't
hasn't done
cracked
it.
top
She
3
hasn't done
though.
it.
She
She's definitely not over Nicki yet.
no, not yet.
No,
But,
never.
All right, so for me,
She still got to jump Cardi before we can talk about her and Nicki.
what's your top 3 female?
Top 3 female. All right.
Didn't you put Cardi over Nicki?
No, I prefer to listen to Cardi now
Same.
over Nicki.
Same. I prefer to listen to her, but I don't put her over Nicki.
Yeah, not just off of what I'm into right now, but okay, my top 3. I think probably the coldest of them would probably be MC Light. Then I would go Lil Kim, and then I might even throw Queen Latifah in there just because I know the bars is heavy.
You know what? I'm not surprised by this.
Yeah, like
You know why? When I first met Nicholas, like he's a very old school kind of guy.
You know?
And that's the thing. I feel like I can't put those artists in there because I don't know
Exactly.
enough of their work.
Mm.
I only know what I
Neither
know.
do I. I'm not gonna front. Like, and I'm a hip hop head. But like, since I met this guy, he's a very old school kind of dude.
Yeah.
Like, we used to play ball, right? And he would pull out the sky hook, bro. Like, this is how I knew. You know what I mean? Like, We probably both born in 1990.
Yeah.
This guy's pulling out a sky hook, bro, and that shit was hitting. It was going in, bro. It was fucking going in. The sky hook, and I was just like, yo, this nigga annoying.
Hey,
bro.
my man made Hall of Fame, made doing his one shot. What else we got to do?
Yo, he was in his backyard practicing the sky hook. What dude you know doing that, bro? I was dead pulling my rim down, trying to dunk. He was practicing the sky hook, and it was effective. I was like, damn. So that list, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at it at all. Like for me, I got Lauryn Hill number 1. People say she's not a rapper, but
I was gonna say,
You're right.
Like,
It's all,
she's not a rapper.
she a rapper. There's songs that I can
when
play
she's
she's
rapping,
and she's better than a lot of dudes. Like she's number 1 for me. Then I got Missy Elliott. I'm just a huge Missy fan. I'm just a huge Missy fan.
I always forget that
My
she
dad
raps because I don't
loves Missy
think of her that way.
Yeah, my dad loves
Missy's
Missy.
top 5.
Yeah.
Didn't crack that. Like.
Mm-hmm. Then I probably got what's this new chick? She's new. She's on a Kendrick and she's still her own.
Rhapsody.
Yup.
Yeah. Now Rhapsody's
she's
dope.
top
I
3 to
love
me.
her album.
She rap like she could rap with a dude, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just like I bang with that.
Yeah, like she's
bet
like,
that.
yo, we sit in a cipher.
Mm-hmm.
You better come correct.
Yeah,
She
exactly.
Like,
I probably put Nicki after that.
okay.
I probably put Nicki after that.
Okay.
All right. Where did this start again? Oh, Nicki's retiring. Oh, like,
Okay, so,
Yeah. Oh yeah, she retired. That's
Yeah.
right.
so back to my original thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta get the side.
Because I love Nicki Minaj.
Right.
I love her. Like, even when Cardi came out, and I just kind of felt like, I know revisionist history and everyone's going to be on Cardi, and I'm not knocking Cardi. I'm glad. I'm always happy when someone makes their money.
Right.
And Cardi has things where if I'm in the car, I'll bangs to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I love Nicki. I feel like Nicki just flows so much harder.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I can just listen to Nicki all day long. So Nikolai G comes in today. Mind you, I'm getting ready for Thursday Night Football. And he's like, and he says it in the most chill voice, like he knows it's gonna upset me. And he goes, "Yeah, you know Nicki Minaj retiring?" I was like, "Wait, what?" But I'm waiting for him to be like,
I'm just scrolling and like, oh shit, Nicki retired. All right. I mean, I saw this coming.
I'm gonna keep this here in case, but so when I see her, I'm gonna hit
Hey,
her.
but he said it so
Ew.
chill, and I was like, "I'm sorry, what?" Because I'm all getting ready for like my DraftKings and Thursday Night Football and is my lineup okay?
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about that because I just watched a video of her saying like people are coming for her husband,
Yeah.
which is a whole thing.
Wait, what? People coming for her husband? How? Like,
So he had a video where he picked her up. Like they were just playing around in the video. He picked her up, and people are on there like he has scrawny legs. Like he.
wait, they're married?
Yeah,
Well,
they're-
they're about to. Wait,
No, they're
they're
married.
about to, oh, it's official now. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
right.
they
You did
went-
say you got the license. Yeah,
They
yeah,
got the
yeah.
license, but they haven't had like a ceremony. But they are married.
Okay.
And so people were like, "Oh, his legs are scrawny. He looks bad. He looks like he can't even pick her up." And so she goes on the video and she just kind of like, "Why are you guys so mad?"
Yeah, she happy.
That's what I said. Like, if you see her in that video, she's so happy that I don't care if you're like, if your husband's a felon but he makes you happy. Like, that's almost like when people are like, "Oh, your man is broke." He makes her happy.
Yeah.
What like it's I don't see the difference of a rich woman dating a broke man anymore than I see a difference of a rich rapper dating a broke woman.
Right.
It does, as long as this person makes you happy,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, this is one thing you can't.
So what if I ask if titty's fake, right?
Yeah.
I still like it.
He likes it. It's like,
He's like,
I
look,
still like it, right?
and to be
and I
honest,
just never understood that double standard. It makes me upset. Like, so a woman can't do it, but I've literally seen women say, "Yo, sis, go after that bag."
Yeah.
Like, so it's okay for you to bring nothing more than your face to the party.
I mean, let's be honest about this though. There's always gonna be that double standard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
I get it, but I don't understand
Because
it.
I mean, let's be honest. What was it? There be how many cases where celebrities they end up divorced? Jeff Bezos was it Jeff Bezos that divorced his wife?
Amazon.
Yeah, and he got that divorce and made his wife what the 6th richest person.
No, that's different though.
Okay, but what I'm saying is,
She's the
when-
richest woman, right?
yeah,
She's the richest woman alive.
yeah. And what I'm saying is, when Mary J divorced her husband and she had to pay her husband alimony,
Everybody had an
so you come at him.
attitude. Yeah.
I was like, I'm just happy somebody did it.
Yeah, but
Like,
also that's black culture too. You know?
Yeah,
Like, so when the black man does something, or the black woman does something, it's different. You know what I mean? It's like because Jeff Bezos, the Amazon, people laughing at him too. I'm not gonna lie, people laughing at him too.
I just remember that Eddie stand-up.
Exactly.
Shit, like,
But after even losing that alimony, he's still the richest. That means he had so much money.
That he can give it away.
Still half. He's
Still
like,
half,
whoa.
you know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
damn.
can't get the biggest yacht. I have to get the second big.
And to me, who cares?
Like, all right, Bill Gates.
Like if you like read up on like the richest people, like stuff like that. If you really like check like current events, you would see the richest people are the most likely to commit suicide. You know what I mean? Because like once you have that hunger for money, it's like money is something you can never have. There's never gonna be enough money. For you know what I mean? So it's like with a hunger like that, it's like how can you ever be happy?
Was Bezos part of that code? Like, you know, the billionaires that said they would give away like 90-something% of their wealth when they die.
Right.
I don't know. Is he part of that?
No,
I don't think
Because I know like Bill Gates is part of it, but Bill Gates gives away his money.
Does
Like,
Bill Gates have a wife?
yeah,
He does.
Melinda.
That's interesting. I wouldn't think someone with a wife would do that
No, and the funny thing is they both
unless
do it.
she's like, if she's.
The thing is, I feel like Bill Gates has so much money. Like they have the Gates Millennium Scholarship, which you have to be. I tried to apply for it, and I didn't think I was a stupid person until I saw the requirements for that, and I was like, oh no. But they do a lot. Like they help certain third world countries. Like they literally go in and they just build. They actually have a website where a lot of if you don't go to college, a lot of the textbooks they give away for free.
Right.
So like, granted, not the current editions because they would get like sued. But like the editions that are past, people don't know about it. They have a website that they fund completely on their own. So if you wanted to teach yourself something, the textbooks are free by them. They have a scholarship that they give away where no matter what college you go to, once you get it, whatever college you go to, they pay for everything.
That's
Your
dope.
room and board, your textbooks,
Fire.
everything. Once you get it, you get it.
Do they want you to work for them or work in the
No,
field?
it's no string attached. The Gates Millennium Scholarship is just for the best and the brightest.
Okay.
If you get it, no matter what school you go to,
Right.
it's not like some scholarships are like academic only.
Yeah.
They are a complete ride.
That's dope.
It's dope. All right. We've been doing this for a minute, so that subject.
Right? I was like, we were talking about Nikki and how we got.
I know we
I
just been going like it's been a good pod.
That's organic.
Word.
I mean, like things are swaying. Shout out to this.
Oh yeah, we gotta have this. Yo, cheers to a great Monday.
But we have to talk about my one night.
That TMR hitting.
You already know.
I like that, Brittany.
That might be the episode. That's the name. TMR hitting. So we gonna talk about your boy? Alright. So
wait.
She gotta get her giddy shit in. Anyway.
I love him.
Alright, so
Not as much as I love KD though.
Congrats.
Shout out to KD, man. Brooklyn, we in here.
Yeah, get that Achilles together, bro.
I've been a Brooklyn fan for like 2 months. It's been the best thing that ever happened to me.
Look, Brooklyn, D-Lo made me start watching y'all. I did go to that playoff game.
You did know that you didn't invite me to, but teach us on.
Damn, I slept on that.
Yeah.
It's alright. You didn't get invited and uninvited.
Ooh.
So we were talking about something. All right.
Boy.
All right. So. Oh yeah, your boy. Sorry.
Hashtag Team Breezy.
Hashtag Team Breezy. 50 Cent has been going in with recent claims. The man, actually, I don't even know if I should say his name without owning that. So, the guy from Southside Jamaica, Queens, that had that movie Get Rich or Die Trying. There's a couple people in there.
Curtis. Let's call him Curtis. All
right, Curtis. I'm gonna say it in the Cameron version. Curtis. No,
Curtis. Shout out to Cam. He should be in a lot of people's top 10 too.
Cam is
I do
actually,
remember him.
Cam's top 20. Cam is top 20.
I
Jim
remember
Jones is
having
further
that.
down. Joel's might be top 40.
I put Joel's over Jim though.
You put Joel's over Jim?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, what was I saying? Yeah, so 50 Curtis has been going on, and he's been saying lately that he thinks Chris Brown is better than Michael. Now, you know that meme that's going on? How can you say something so compelling and argumentative and so true?
Wait,
like, he's got a...
Which meme though? Are you talking about the SpongeBob?
Yeah, I think it was SpongeBob. Like,
I feel like every
SpongeBob has been... Yo, SpongeBob is getting his hype, yo.
SpongeBob is eternal at this point.
Yo, SpongeBob's for life.
Alright, I'm out.
Yeah. Or I can imagine 50 Cent in the room. Yo, Chris Brown is better than Michael. Alright.
Yo, somebody's like, alright, what?
This is for me, bro.
Yeah, so
With the future, I'm good, love, and joy.
now I'm not going front. he makes a compelling argument.
So what is his argument?
All right, so he's saying that Chris Brown will go out on stage and just do things that we haven't seen. That his ability to hit an audience, his level of performance, and his consistency to make tracks that constantly chart puts him up there in the mic version. I personally don't think that Chris Brown is there. However, I think Chris Brown would be there if it wasn't for some
Unfortunate circumstances.
I don't want to say.
I feel like that's the best way to say it.
Okay, I guess unfortunate
Yeah, but
because
unfortunately
someone
makes it sound like he just landed in there. You know?
yeah, because some of those stuff was
He had a-
self-inflicted.
yeah, he
So
had
Like,
let's say some questionable choices.
Yeah,
some
yeah,
questionable
yeah.
decisions of his career
Right.
has prevented him from hitting the plateau that he probably
I
should
feel
be.
like I
at this
should go
point.
last because I will have a whole soapbox.
That's fine. That's fine. So that's what I think. I think that honestly, if he kept a squeaky clean from this never right time to say goodbye to wishing and deuces and all that, and this new album Indigo, like I think he would have been fine, and we would have had a real serious discussion.
Now let me ask you this:
Mhm.
Is he better now than he was then?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
Yes.
agree too.
100%.
Right?
And
But I
feel
think
like-
back then, like the
but I feel
labels
like
was
that
controlling
wouldn't
what
have
he did.
happened.
Yeah,
Well, what does that tell you though? He's working harder, right?
that's true.
And I feel like that
How much
wouldn't
songs he
happen
dropped?
without
Like
this.
niggas want to drop 7 songs on an
Yeah.
album, and how much is he dropping?
45. No, sorry, lies. With the Christmas edition, 56.
You know what I mean? So
And
so,
who knows all 56?
So and how much of those are tough? 56. So what we talking about? I mean, like I'm not gonna say it puts him in the Michael realm.
Yeah.
Like Michael's still like Michael has signature shit that Michael doesn't. You know, it's just Michael.
Yeah.
Chris doesn't have that yet. You know, and I feel like he's trying. Every album he looks different. You know what I mean? He doesn't have any fucking glittery gloves and shit. He doesn't have a moonwalk.
He's just doing his hair.
But you know, if you go to a Chris Brown concert, you're gonna be probably the most entertained out of everybody in the world. Like you probably, like say Beyonce.
Yeah.
Like you go to a Chris Brown concert, you're probably gonna be the most entertained. You know what I mean? Like except Beyonce, because she's obviously
Amazing.
her
You know
too.
what? I would love
Although it's Rihanna over Beyonce for me personally, but like.
He can stay now. He almost got kicked out for the Popeyes thing.
But Breezy is like Breezy's up there, man. Like Breezy, I wouldn't put him in the Michael realm. Michael's different,
Okay.
but like he's close. He's close.
All right.
And right now, for our generation, he's a top performer after Beyonce.
Okay, so like we were talking about before, and I'm not any way putting them in the same realm, but I would say what I said earlier that Meg would have to top Cardi before we can even talk about her in the same plateau as
But
Nicki.
Nicki, yeah.
If we were to throw a concert, I don't know if you guys remember a couple years ago, Drake versus Lil Wayne
I didn't
concert
get
that
my
they was
part
touring.
of it.
No, I'm definitely gonna bring it to you. But
Yeah.
I'm just, we getting our shit out of the way. too.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
I was like, my soapbox is like,
I
right
know.
here.
Get that shit posted, decorated. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She about to put the whole thesis down. Like,
yo.
I love Chris Brown. You guys don't understand.
I get it. I get it. I beg with Breezy
Yeah.
too.
So I'm saying like that concert that was a couple years ago, Lil Wayne versus Drake, and it was
Right.
touring just like that.
Right.
If we were to actually throw a concert of Chris Brown versus Beyonce, who's slapping harder?
Beyonce gonna slap.
Beyonce.
Beyonce gonna slap.
Beyonce slapping harder?
Beyonce
Like
gonna
if
slap
I
harder.
had to choose,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you, I'm hashtag T, I'd go to Beyonce
Beyonce
concert
gonna slap.
immediately.
Bro, niggas is not gonna be in the crowd singing Chris Brown like that, bro. Like it's gonna be
It depends
girls.
which Chris Brown
No,
though.
bro, like
Which shit
dudes-
will get me
dudes
in
be-
there?
Dudes be embarrassed, bro. Like trust me, dudes are not gonna be in the crowd singing Chris Brown like that. But the women are gonna sing Chris Brown, but the women are gonna sing Beyonce harder,
Yeah.
and that's gonna be the end of
I
that.
think I'm gonna be singing because I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna
I
see him in the concert. we
I
gonna
bang
be
with Breezy too, bro. But I'm not going in the crowd and singing Chris Brown,
Bro,
You
nah,
know?
you got to. You just seeing a
I'm not
chick
doing
there, she's just standing there, then you just roll up behind her, and you just spit a little game, what's the sweet nothings in there? Is your man on his flow? If he ain't,
First of all,
shit, let me
you
know.
know the-
Like,
If you're whispering running to me, and Chris Brown got some songs that could definitely
She
get
ain't
my
trying to
hands
hear
on.
you, Chris Brown. She trying to listen to you.
I literally would be like, Chris Brown has so much better songs that could
Chris
have
Brown
got my
is-
panties on faster than that.
You gotta
song.
sing poppin'.
yeah, you're right. Oh, let me take you down. I'm
He
really
has
moving.
better ones
Yo.
than that.
Man,
No,
that's high school for
I'm
me
going
right
off the
there.
classic stuff. I'm going off the classics.
I'm
Like, she
saying
know the
Chris
new
Brown has
stuff.
better stuff than that.
She don't think I would die hard if I do that new stuff.
Nah,
I gotta
on
go
the new album,
way
on
back.
the new album though, there's a
Yeah.
song called "You Like That."
Yes.
What? Girl, I
Alright.
need you to get it. Yeah, what? Alright, go ahead. Let's see.
It's all you. It's all you. I just want to know that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that if the consensus is that Beyonce will slap harder, then I don't think we can put him in the Michael Jackson because
But
he can't
the
top
only
that. And he
person-
can't top
No,
it.
Michael the top Beyonce any day.
The only person I even, this day and age, I even see close to Michael Jackson is Beyonce. And it's only because like I remember when I was a kid and I used to get scared to watch Michael Jackson concerts, not because of him, but because I would be like, Mom, why are people fainting? Like I would be scared because I'm thinking, is someone killing people? Like when they used to have those tapes when people would get like carted out by ambulances, and I'm like, why are people fainting? And I'm like 4 or 5. And the only person I can think excites that kind of energy is Beyonce. Like I've been to a Beyonce concert. And I remember I went to a couple and I've always felt like, damn, I didn't pay this woman enough. And it's like, I'm cheap.
Damn.
And I would, like,
That's real.
I'm
I've
telling
never
you the
felt like
truth.
that.
Like, I've gone to a Beyonce concert.
You wanted to tip after. Like, you
And
know.
literally, I would go, and I felt like I had
10% real quick.
I had okay seats. Like I wasn't paying like top dollar. But even when I had the okay seats, like Beyonce puts on a show where from the beginning to the end it's nonstop. And it's like I've gone to people's concerts where you have a high point, then it kind of slows down. Then you have a high point, and it kind of slows. Like for the most part, it was good, but you have points where it's like, you could have done better. Beyonce, from the moment it starts to the moment it finishes, you feel like it's always high energy. She's on point. The dance moves are on point. Like Beyonce gives you a show where when I'm done, I'm like, damn, I didn't pay you enough. You gave me everything.
Yeah, you gave me all.
And I've left Beyonce, like the 3 I've gone to, and I've been blessed to go to 3. Like even when she performed with Jay-Z, and I was like, I don't think I would enjoy Jay-Z's part. I've left and been like, damn, I didn't pay these people enough. And I'm poor.
It's the Carters, yo. It's the Carters.
So with that in mind, I love Chris Brown. I love Chris Brown even when it wasn't cool to love Chris Brown. And the one thing I'll tell you is Chris Brown gives you a lot at his show.
Yeah.
He did, first of all, other than the fact that I think he's sexy as shit. Like he gives you everything. And his song selections, give or take 1 or 2, that I maybe, because I still don't like X. That album is like, doesn't exist.
Which one is X? Is that the one?
X is the one with Fine China.
I don't even
Okay,
know.
fair enough.
I just know the last 2.
Yeah.
Oh no, you gotta be better.
Yeah. The one
X,
with
No,
Wall
I know
yeah.
before. I know like
The one with Wall to Wall and
Rihanna.
Fine China. Those are the ones I
No, Wall to Wall and Fine China.
I think X was like
those are like 2
Transform-
albums apart.
X is probably like
Okay.
Transformers and all that, right? I could transform, yeah.
No, I actually like
X?
that song.
That's X?
No, X, that's on Graffiti.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, those
X
2
is-
albums I didn't like.
X, the fact that you guys don't even know, X is like songs on 12 Play, Fine China,
Yeah.
and the song he did with like the Aaliyah background kind of
Okay.
thing.
I did like the
all
song
of
on 12 play though. I did like that.
No,
listened to
songs
all of
on
it,
12
yeah.
Play is good.
I just didn't like. They just didn't hit for me.
But yeah, X for me is
these-
like the outlier. It's the one album that Chris Brown did that I literally don't like. Although me and Kia have differing opinions on that one.
Shouts out to you.
Yeah. 'Cause that's my Chris Brown junkie. Like I'm going to the concert with her.
Right.
Like I love her, and me
He's
and her.
coming to New York.
Barclays Center.
Dope.
September 14th. So anyway.
Enjoy.
That's
Enjoy.
soon.
Oh yes, I'm getting a whole new. Like I've noticed every podcast I have different hair. I'll have different hairstyle in Chris Brown. So
You gotta do that DMX challenge, yo. Like.
So anyway,
DMX in your top 10.
Wait, what?
Was DMX in your top 10?
top 20.
Hold up. Cause I know he got a place.
Hold on, put my soapbox back.
Gotta have a place.
No,
No?
he's 12. I would
Okay.
get him
So top
a solid
20.
12.
I respect.
Yeah.
I respect 12.
Back on my
I
soapbox.
think he's in my
Yeah,
top
he's
10.
not top 10 no.
He's
No.
my top 10.
Pull my soapbox back up.
Yeah.
So anyway, I do definitely feel like Chris. The only reason I say it is because I feel like you said, he had to work harder after everything happened.
Right.
Because if you listen to his first 2 albums, and actually, he and I had a discussion about this. His first 2 albums, that sound, and right up until Graffiti, he was kind of trying to change, but he was so into that bubblegum pop, perfect image.
That was that
everything.
transformation he was going to. I didn't
But
like the middle stage.
But I kind of felt like he wouldn't have done
I
it.
agree with Nick.
Word.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been able to do it if he had to stick to that whole double mint commercial, Rihanna's boyfriend. There's no way Chris Brown can talk about sex and eating girls out. And
You know what's funny though? Because of that, and then we gave him all that hype when he showed up on that Cake remix, and that's what started it off. When that Cake remix was like,
That
that
Cake
shit
was
was hard, yo.
fire.
Like, alright, Chris, like, yo.
And I kind of feel like right after Graffiti and all, like when he had to, you couldn't rely on, the pop radios are just gonna play me because I'm Chris Brown. He had to reinvent his sound. Like I remember when Phantom of Fan, the mixtape came out.
I remember that. Yeah.
And
Tiger,
I loved it. And I was like, this is
Yeah,
Chris
him and
Brown.
Tiger got a weird, good sound. Like
But
I don't know why
it
that
worked.
works.
To me, Tiger's bad, But he
Yeah.
sounds good with Chris Brown.
He sure
I
does.
don't know
Like,
why it works.
I would
Like,
listen to Tyga on his own.
Yeah.
But I know a lot more about Tyga now because I listened to the mixtape. And then from the mixtape on, like Fame is a different sound. X,
I wouldn't front on Tyga like that though. Like Tyga's not. I wouldn't say he's bad.
I'm saying for me, it's like
I don't think he's bad.
I shouldn't have said that. But
He's not
I
for
feel
me.
like
He's
I feel
not for
like
me.
I feel like he makes good songs, but I feel like I wouldn't want to hear Tyga. Like if I'm out, it would be SpongeBob meme if we like sitting at the table and Tyga's like, "You want to rap right now?"
You're like, okay.
If we spit something, I'd be like,
But I know
You know what I mean?
Tyga
But-
from Chris Brown.
yeah.
Because I listened to Phantom mixtape. And then from then on, like Fame was there's more like Euro beats.
Yeah.
And then you had, what's that the thing? Make sure I don't. Then you had Exclusive, which was way more R&B. Make sure I get this right, because I feel like he'll watch this and be like, "You're wrong." So Exclusive was more like, no, not Exclusive. Sorry.
I can't help you.
So I know. Sorry.
Like-
Exclusive, then
The next album.
Graffiti, then Fame, then whatever the fuck it is.
Right.
Anyway, that one was more R&B based, and then it's like every album had a different sound, except X. I don't care for that one. But I kind of feel like Chris Brown wouldn't have pushed himself to do more had this not happened. Where he's like, I gotta do stuff because people are already waiting for me to fail so they can throw me out.
He had a lot of shit in the beginning. Like
I feel like, well, he did have a lot of shit in the beginning.
yeah, he even had that beef with Neo. Remember that shit?
But it doesn't matter. Like,
Oh.
but
Beef
you
with Neo?
didn't think of
Yeah,
Chris
he went
Brown.
over on that Millie beat.
Jared Jack from the Knicks, Neo. But anyway, I feel like I also feel like but Neo's good though. Like,
Oh, Neo's
don't get me
good.
wrong,
Neo's good.
Neo's good.
Not as much as Chris Brown, but
But I feel like to me, what changed him is having his daughter. Like after he had his daughter, he was different. In my opinion, like he was after Karuche left him, he had his daughter. He's a whole different dude, and like his music just like
It sounded like he took the music serious at that point,
yeah.
and he was like, "I'm gonna make heat."
Bro.
Like that's what like.
also understand how
2 albums back to back with that many songs in it.
Yeah.
That's
he's
unheard
just
of.
working.
That's unheard of, bro. That's unheard of.
Sick.
Like,
That's just.
And I've heard
way
people
too-
be like, I heard people tell me that don't like Chris Brown. It's like, I'm not listening to a 45 track. I was like, if you
Right.
actually listen to it,
I listened to that shit
it's amazing.
several times.
Yeah.
That's my gym soundtrack. Whenever the album's done, okay, it's time for me to leave.
Like, remember I told you, I think I hit you up and I hit your girl up.
Yeah.
Indigo dropped because I work nights.
Ooh.
Indigo dropped, and Google knows me. So Google was like, hey, letting you know, Indigo dropped.
Yeah.
And I downloaded it immediately. And I listened to the whole album
Mm.
in an hour, 2 hours.
Mm.
And I remember I text my Chris Brown groupie, because she was sleeping, obviously, because
Right.
normal people sleep at these
Right.
times. And I text her, and I was like, my heart was pumping. Like, you want to know how I know I love an artist? Same thing. Remember I was at your house and Ariana Grande dropped Sweetener?
Yes.
Yes.
Was that the album with Thank You Next?
No. Thank You Next is that album.
Okay.
Sweetener was the one with God Is a Woman.
Well, I don't know.
Sorry,
I'm
anyway.
not a huge Ariana fan, but I just
So-
know girls going
Honestly,
crazy for the
bro,
Thank You
I've been
Next
low
shit.
key getting there on because of who you see.
Because I literally played it.
That
so-
was a good album.
When
to talk
Sweetener
about, I don't
dropped,
even know.
Yeah.
You're talking about when Sweetener dropped. I felt bad for him because I played it in his house all day. You thought I paid rent there. I was blasting it all day. But the sign of a good artist to me is your song gets my heart pumping.
Mm.
Like if your song could literally make me excited,
Right.
and I literally there was parts of Heartbreak on a Full Moon where I was like, okay, you talked about the same thing 4, 5, 6 times.
Mm.
Indigo. From the first song to the
To the
last
last,
song,
yeah.
my heart was
I
pumping.
think
like,
Indigo was better than Heartbreak too.
Much
Heartbreak was
better.
still
I
good.
agree.
Heartbreak is still
100%
much better. And the same thing I felt with Sweetener. Even though I like Thank You Next, Sweetener, my heart was pumping from the first
Top to
song
bottom.
to the last
Right.
song. Like, and it's very rare, except for
Right.
Beyonce. Beyonce gets all of my attention.
And just to jump on this, alright, I'm convinced off of just one song of hearing them together. Well, technically they had two.
Who, Beyonce and Ariana?
No.
I wish they do a song.
I'm talking about Chris and Drake. They need to just come up.
Yes!
with
Oh my
I need a
God!
fan with Chris and Drake.
Oh
Just
my
stop
God,
playing with
they
me.
sound good together.
Go take
bro.
my money.
But I feel
Like,
like, I feel like
wait,
Tiger would fill
Is
away.
that your favorite song in the album though?
that is my